done it! I cannot believe it! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again!
Hello everyone, we are Through on Goal, a podcast where we talk about football and pretty much nothing else. My name is Sam, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host and very best friend, Elliot. Say hello, Elliot.
Hello, Sam. I was tempted. I nearly went for it, but...
Been a while, so yeah. I thought I'd try again. I thought I'd try and get you.
Yeah.
How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? I've not seen you.
I've probably unlike yours. Mine was quite relaxed. It was... Mine
you could
was
breathe.
I mean, yeah, I could breathe. It was pretty dull in comparison to most Christmases, but it was always going to be. But
yeah, of course.
Yeah, should I ask how... I will ask. How was yours? A nightmare?
Mine was interesting. For those that don't know, on Christmas Day, I tested positive for COVID-19. The following week and a half, 2 weeks, were quite possibly the most ill I've ever been in my life. That was Christmas for me, COVID. That was Christmas. Apart from that, it was lovely. Obviously, Jacob's, we running around in his elf costume. I was treated, spoiled. I was very, very nicely done. Boxing Day, I was in bed all day because I couldn't breathe. But apart from that,
Boxing Day, I was in bed all day, but I was watching the football, breathing.
I was
fine. Yeah.
I was kind of in and out of the football.
Right. Yeah.
I will take this opportunity though. I do want to take this opportunity just to say, now I was very unfortunate to test positive for COVID, and my partner Lana as well. She also tested positive for COVID. It is very real. Okay, it is a very, very real disease. It is horrible. It's not nice at all. I know people suffer different ways. I suffered quite a bit with the breathing in particular, lost taste, smell, and I was just so ill. It's such a real disease, so please wear a mask, stay indoors, just please take it seriously. Be sensible. Please be sensible, because I don't want anyone to get this. I don't want any of my family, anyone I know, to get what I had, because it was just awful. Yeah, I felt like I had to say it's a very real disease. People that don't take it seriously are just, come on now. It is real. It's out there. Just wear a mask. Be sensible. And yeah, I just needed to say that. I needed to get that out.
Yeah. But we've got a special today, so... We
do have a special. This was a special that was supposed to be released on New Year's Eve. However, obviously, we couldn't do it. But we didn't want to just scrap it. We're not scrapping it. It's a good quiz. Now, 2020 for some, it's in the past. Get it gone. I don't want to think about it ever again. Well, we're back with a quiz on 2020 just to relive it all. just so I can relive that all.
Yeah.
We're doing we're doing a big fat quiz of 2020. We've done 10 rounds of 5 questions each. Now, I don't think we've actually worked this out, so this is the first time I'm asking you. How in relation to this, is in our table, because obviously we do a quiz every month. How does this affect it? Is this going to affect it? Do we get 2 points for the winner on this one, or is this just a one-off?
I think this is just a one-off because it's end of year. Although, this is January's quiz.
I guess technically now it's January.
Do we give it 2 points?
2 points? I think that's good. I was
points?
thinking 2 points because it's a big one. It's the big quiz.
I think off the top of my head, I don't have it up at the moment, but off the top of my head, I want to say I'm 3-2 up. I think I'm up by 1. So it's either kind of I'm away or
extending
you're
the
back
lead.
in front.
Okay, we'll do that. 2 points. And I'll make a quick disclaimer. This was a very difficult quiz to write. Me and Elliot may have some of the same questions. We've worked this out. If we do have the same question, we get a point each. It's fine. And some of them are going to be so easy, and some of them are just going to be, what on earth is that question?
There are some pretty special questions, yeah. But yeah, play along and let us know how you get on.
I would be interested to know how well everyone does compared to us. We've split it into 10 categories of 5 questions each. We've got January to March, April to June, July to September, October to December, and then we go into this and that. I struggled with that one because I didn't quite know what the questions were. The quotes, who said that? We've then gone questions on our team. So I asked questions on Hull, Elliot asked questions on Gillingham. This is going to be embarrassing for me. We've got stats. Who did that stat? I think Elliot's played more to that one than I have, but we'll see. Sackings, lost their job in 2020. A lot of people, but
not a lot of football managers.
Football management wise. Yeah. And we end it off with just a quick 5-question round on your hosts, your truly, because we did very little in 2020. That was a very difficult round to write as well.
To get 5 questions for, because I have spent the last 10 months in my room.
Yeah. How many times have I washed my bed sheets? So without any further ado, I say we just get straight into it. I say let's get back into our first podcast in a good couple of weeks. I've been looking forward to this. Elliot, I think you do the honours. You kickstart this.
Okay. I feel like you might have written this question because you've got to start the year at the beginning of the year. So, who scored the first Premier League goal of 2020?
Oh, do you know what? No, I don't have that.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be an obvious one.
It's really annoying because I feel like when I was writing quiz questions, I saw this.
Because
do you know what, I'm going to the first name that popped into my head. I'm going to say Jack Grealish. Yeah, Jack Grealish.
No, it was Cesar Azpilicueta.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, it's not. You wouldn't have guessed it as a prolific goal scorer, but
no. All right then. My question number 1: Christian Eriksen was bid on by Inter Milan, and at the same time, the president confirmed they had reached an agreement on what player.
God, I don't know that. I really don't know that.
I'm so sorry. That was one of the only questions I wrote when I had COVID. So I apologise if it's... I'm
presuming he didn't sign for him. I don't... It feels like it was before then, but I'm going to go Alexis Sanchez.
No, it's Victor Moses.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think he's at Spartak Moscow now.
Oh, is he really? Right, fair enough.
But yeah, I remember he signed. It was a proper Conte signing, wasn't it? Chelsea wing back. So my next one, going to the end of January. On deadline day, Jarrod Bowen moved from Hull City to West Ham. But what was his chosen method of transport to the capital on that day to complete the move?
Well, it's got to be car, coach, or flight. Surely, you can't. I'm going to say flight because out of the three, that's got to be the most random one.
No, so
was it helicopter?
No, so he got Hull train down from Hull station to King's Cross.
Did you
for a 20 to 25 million pound move? And it was if the train was delayed,
they couldn't afford to send him a car or anything.
If the train was delayed, we'd have stayed up.
Bloody trains running on time for the first time ever. Oh, hey, topical comedy. Right, okay. Number 2. At the beginning of January, who was top of the world rankings at the start of 2020?
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with who I think is still first. I'm going to go Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium were top.
I don't know if they are still top, but I think they have. I knew that they were around there. So my next question. Manchester United's last game before football stopped in March was behind closed doors. But who was it against?
Was it? Mm-hmm. I thought their last game was against Man City. Was it? Oh, okay. That's framed me there. I thought it was against Man City or something. I could have sworn it was. Or it might have been, there may have been a cup game or something. Stoke. No,
it was Lask, the Austrian team. They won 5-0, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh, of course they did. Oh, that's annoying. The last Premier League game, I'm pretty sure it was Man City because it was when McTominay scored from 40 yards.
Yeah, Ederson kicked it straight out. Yeah, that's right.
Who finished top scorer of the EFL Cup?
Jeez. I'd guess Bernardo Silva. It'd be a Man City.
No, Liam Boyce of Burton. I was clutching at straws with these rounds, and you'll find that question 4 and 5 of each round, I'm clutching a little bit.
Okay. So, my next question. On January 16th, 2020, Schalke won their one and only league game of 2020. But who was it against?
Now, I can't remember. Because I don't know if it was like a Wigan Leeds thing. where the one team, so they did it against Bayern or Borussia Dortmund or something. I don't think it was. I'm going to say Stuttgart.
It was Borussia Mönchengladbach. It was your boys.
I was going to say my boys.
And the thing is, that is not the last Schalke question in this quiz.
Is it not? Surprise, surprise. Okay then. Who were Arsenal due to face before the game was called off due to COVID? Arteta got COVID and that game got called off. Who was it against?
That's a real tough one. Was it Man City?
It was, yeah. It was the reunion of Arteta and Man City. Okay, nicely done. I need to start getting some questions right.
So I'm going back to the beginning of the year. At the end of play on January the 1st, who were top of the championship?
Now, it's very easy to say Leeds, But I don't think it was. I think at that point West Brom were top of the league. So I'm going to say West Brom.
It was Leeds.
Oh, God, it weren't. Shut up.
But yeah, I know what you mean. That was a real sort of like, it was the obvious answer.
You. My last one of this round is, what was the last Premier League game played before COVID stopped everything?
I know the answer to it because I was doing the research. Was it Leicester 4, Aston Villa 0?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
God, come on. Right, okay. I need some big points in the next round. Right, we're going to April to June. Go then.
So in May, Der Klassiker between Bayern and Dortmund was decided by just one goal. Who scored it?
Kimmich.
Yes, Joshua
Chipped
Kimmich.
it over the keeper.
The lovely
Come
finish.
on.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Right, okay. Here we go. Question number 1. Through on Goal, the podcast where we talk about football and pretty much nothing else, aired their first ever episode. Can you remember the exact date the first episode went out?
Jesus. No. That's not going to be my answer, but
next question.
I'll go. May the 12th.
Oh, you're not far off. May the 20th
Oh,
was the first episode that went out.
May the 12th might have been, or it must have been a day or so after we recorded the first pilot.
Test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
the test, not the pilot.
All right then.
So, yeah. My next one is, with the Dutch league being voided in April, ADO Den Haag stayed up, but who were they managed by?
Alan Pardew, because that's my next question for you.
Damn it.
It's literally number 2. ADO Den Haag stayed in the Eredivisie due to voiding of the season, much to the delight of what manager? That is my question.
That's a point each, isn't it?
Point each. We got to do a point each.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, you go for your question number 3 then.
Okay. So, in Villa versus Sheffield United, the first game post-lockdown, there was a piece of history made. It was the first ever 5th sub in the Premier League.
Oh, come off it. Come off it.
You thought it was going to be
Right.
something to do with the ghost goal, didn't you?
Well, something, because I have a question for you, which you're now going to get a point on, which is, what was the first game back after the halting of the Prem?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the point for you, so I might as well do a point there. Samatta.
It wasn't
not?
Samatta. It was Ahmed El Mohammadi. But
Did he come on for Samatta?
it was a double substitution. Samatta was the first ever 4th sub.
Oh, come on.
And El Mohammadi was the second of the 2 to come on. So you've come close there.
That's annoying, that.
And have I already got a point for your next question?
No, you've got a point for my question number 4. My question number 3 is, who finished joint top scorer of Ligue 1 when it was voided?
Is it 2?
It's 2, half a point each.
I would go. Mbappe. I'm going to go Mbappe. I think Neymar's too obvious, so I'm going to go with Kevin Volland.
You only get half a point. It's Mbappe and Ben Yedder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
So half a point there. Well done. You've got question 4, right?
So my question 4 is, which team controversially got relegated from the SPL when the season was ended?
Oh, I remember this because they had a right go.
Legal proceedings. It was.
Yeah, they did.
I think they had something like, was it a game in hand against one of the teams
The
near
team
the bottom?
above them,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. My initial thought was Aberdeen. But are they? No, they're not. No, is it? No, because I'm pretty sure Rangers faced them like this weekend or today or tomorrow or something. Oh no, or do they? It's not Motherwell, because I think they're like 3rd. They're not far off 2nd, because no one's getting top now. Oh, that's a cracking question. I remember it. Remember it.
Yeah.
And I remember talking about it. I'm gonna have to stick. I'm gonna stick with my gut, and I'm gonna go with Aberdeen. That was the first team that came into my head.
It was Hearts.
Hearts, of course.
I think Aberdeen are 3rd in the league at the moment.
Oh, do you know what? It was Aberdeen or Motherwell. I know one of them's up there. And I'll look back on this now, and I'll know for a fact. I'm seeing it on Sky Sports. Rangers are facing them. I'm pretty sure. I
think you're right, because I watched the Old Firm and they advertised it. I think it is Aberdeen.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Question number 5 for you. Then that's your last question for me. Who scored the first Premier League hat trick after Project Restart?
That's a good question.
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
All I can keep thinking, my first instinct, and all I've been able to think of is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, so I'm going to go with that.
No, it was Anthony Martial.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Fair enough.
And my final question for you in this round. I could have put this in the this or that round, but I went with this one. Which league restarted earlier? La Liga or Serie A?
Syria.
It was La Liga. They started.
it
They
really?
started 9 days earlier on June the 11th, whereas Serie A was June
I could
20th.
have sworn Spain was in like the worst. I went for what country was technically in a better position at that time, and I thought Spain was awful.
Yeah.
Oh my word, I've not done. The only reason I've got a point is because I wrote the same bloody question.
And Joshua Kimmich.
Oh yeah, I got 2 points.
Yeah, got to.
Ooh, stop it now. On the way back. Right, okay then. So, I guess what I'll start the next one.
Yep.
July to September. As we all know, Barcelona famously lost 8-2 to Bayern Munich. Mm-hmm. Who scored Barcelona's 2 goals?
Is it 2 different scorers?
Yes. Half a point for each again.
I feel like Coutinho scored. I'll go... In truth, I don't know, but I'm going to go Coutinho and Rakitic.
You don't even get half a point. Coutinho did score, but he scored for Bayern.
Oh,
if
he
you
did.
remember.
He did, didn't he?
He did, yes. He did. I wasn't going to correct you because I need the points.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
No, the 2 goal scorers was an Alaba own goal. I thought I'd try and sneak that in.
Oh.
And Luis Suarez.
But you won't have a Coutinho against his parent
I'm
club.
not having Coutinho because whereas he did score. So yeah, Alaba own goal because he looped over Neuer and Suarez.
So my first question to you is also on 2 goal scorers in the Champions League. Who scored the 2 late goals for PSG to send them through against Atalanta?
Oh, I think I know this. It was Choupo-Moting because it was just ridiculous how the hell he scored. Choupo-Moting and Marquinhos.
Correct, both.
Get in.
That's a whole point.
Is that a point?
That is a whole point. That's a full point. Yeah, that's good. I thought that they're 2 really out there goal scorers. You just if you didn't know it, you wouldn't get it. Yeah.
I did feel for Atalanta in that game. I remember watching that.
Gutted for them. Yeah,
I loved that Champions League. That literally it was just game after game after game. That playoffs kind of thing.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
It was brilliant. Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Who won Defender of the Season in the Champions League?
I think it will be Alphonso Davies. I'm going to go Thiago Silva.
No, it was Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, right. I've noticed how the closer it gets to what time it is now, I'm getting better at the question.
Right.
Because I can't remember sod all from January.
Yeah. So my next question is: mid-September saw the return of the Premier League. What was the highest scoring game in the opening round of fixtures?
Was it Liverpool v Leeds?
That is correct. Liverpool versus Leeds. Yep.
Oh, I remember that. You were around.
Yeah.
Only for a first little bit, though.
I was allowed to. That feels a long time ago.
God, I might remember that.
I think
What happened there?
the pub's open. I think
Maybe.
Mate, it seems light years ago.
Number 3. Who did Wickham beat to the playoffs in League One? Who did they famously knock out of the playoffs thanks to points per game?
It's one of 2, and they're both still on their reply, still on Wickham's replies. It's one of Peterborough or Sunderland. I'm gonna go Peterborough.
Yeah, Peterborough is correct. Yeah, they're still salty over it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they'll probably go up this year, I think. But
yeah, it seems like they're having a good. Yeah.
So my next question: what was the most expensive transfer in European football in this summer's transfer window?
That's a good question. I can't think of any, like, not high profile, but I can't think of any big names. The only team name that I can think of is Ruben Dias to City, and I'm pretty sure that was like, I didn't think that was much. I might have been about 50, 60. Oh no, I don't think Thomas Partey was more. I think he was about 40 odd. Barcelona didn't. Real Madrid didn't sign any. Well, they signed a couple, but not. Ruben Dias for Man City.
No, it's Kai Havertz, Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, of course it was like 70 odd mil. I forgot Chelsea.
He just hasn't kind of hit the ground running yet, though, has he?
Yeah, well, he hasn't really done anything, to be honest, has he? Apart from a hat-trick against Barnsley.
With respect, it's Barnsley.
With respect, it is only Barnsley. But yeah, those are the days. Okay, then, number 4. Due to Bury being expelled in League One, it only meant that one team was relegated from League Two. Who were they?
They don't exist anymore, I don't think. I can't... because Morecambe stayed up. Stevenage stayed up. Did Morecambe stay up? Do Morecambe still exist?
With respect.
It's a northwest club. I'm going Morecambe.
No, I can see your logic.
Yeah.
I can see you thinking. It's Macclesfield.
Macclesfield. Yeah, it's Manchester based. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, they did get wound up by the High Court.
So, my next question. What was strange about the final goal in Brighton versus Man United at the end of September?
It was scored after the full-time whistle was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still one of the craziest things I've seen on a football pitch.
Man United getting a penalty after the final whistle. It's just, it defies everything, doesn't it? Okay, my final question is, in the FA Cup final, who was sent off?
I was at a barbecue to watch the game and we didn't watch the game.
Cool. Using your time your time there. We're a football podcast, Elliot.
I'm going to say El Neni.
No, it was Kovacic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So happy days.
I've got one final question in this round. In September, you might remember that Hull City beat Gillingham 2-0.
Oh, yeah, right, well done.
Can you name both goal scorers?
Oh, right. I think so. One of them was Wilkes. Was it Wilkes? Yeah, no, one of them was Wilkes. I wanted to say Honeyman, but I think he assisted. I think he crossed the ball in. Is it Wilkes or Gilkes? No, it's Wilkes. It's not Gilkes. That one I feel like I'm so certain on, but I can't remember who scored the second. Or the other one. One of them was like... was it Honeyman? Did he get a goal?
I'm not going to tell you. Not unless you...
Might as well lock it in. I'm going to say... I feel like I've definitely got half, so I'm going to say Wilkes and Honeyman.
You've got neither.
I
Honeyman
don't
got both
you.
assists. Keane Lewis Potter scored the first. Angled his foot. And the second one was a header by Josh McGuinness.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Simply wasn't. I was so sure on that one. So sure. Okay, we move on to the final. Well, hopefully, we should at least get majority of these because these weren't that long ago. You say that, it's not gone well for me this round. I was so sure it was Wilkes. So, as of the 31st of December, how many Premier League hat-tricks have there been so far?
This season? Or in the calendar year?
This season, yeah. So,
I think DCL's got 2. I don't think he's got 3. I'd say Salah's got at least 1. Top of my head, Bamford's got 1. I'm going to say 7.
Oh, you...
Is that right?
Got it. Yeah, 7,
nice.
Well done.
So, mine, there's 2 possible answers, and because they're not directly linked to 2020, I'll give you a point for either of them, rather than half a point.
What if I get both?
Well, you get 2 points.
Oh, aren't you being generous?
So, December saw Liverpool beat Spurs. It was just the 3rd time Jose Mourinho has conceded a 90th minute winner in the Premier League. Can you name either of the other 2 clubs to beat him in the last minute of the game?
Beat him in the last minute?
Yeah, conceded a 90th minute winner. Like, stoppage time.
Oh, that's a good question. Because this season, Tottenham have been conceding a lot of equalisers in the final minutes of the game, not losing.
This is over Jose Mourinho's entire Premier League history.
God. Just the team.
Just the team, yeah.
I've got a 1 in 20, potentially 20 chance, obviously. I really want to feel like one of them's a trick question. I want to say Tottenham for one of them. Because before he managed them or something like that. That's a really good question.
You're really struggling here, aren't you?
I want to say a team. I just got to pick two. I don't know the answers. I just got to pick two teams and hope one of them's at least correct. So, the two teams I am going for are Tottenham and Newcastle.
No points. It was Middlesbrough during his first time at Chelsea. And I'm not sure whether it was during his second time at Chelsea or at Man United, but it was Stoke and it was and Saudi, is it? Moroccan winger who scored a 90th minute cracker. Yeah,
right,
but it's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, well done on it not being relevant to 2020.
Yeah.
Not bitter. Right, okay, number 2 of the final round in the months. Brentford saw fans in their stadium for the first time. Happy days. Their new stadium, anyway. What game was it that welcomed them back?
There's only one team that's sort of screaming out to me, and I'm saying that they were home to Blackburn.
Wrong. It was a 2-2 draw to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. I feel like Nottingham Forest equalised late on to really spoil the day. But
I didn't really look it up too much, but yeah, no.
So yeah, my next question is, in October, who scored on their England debut against Wales?
Calvert-Lewin.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah,
correct.
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second, because I thought it was a trick. Number 3, Marine. The old classic, good old Marine.
Oh, God. Who did they knock out?
They won the chance to face Tottenham in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Here's the pennies dropped for Elliot. But who did they beat in the 2nd round?
I'm pretty sure.
In the last kick of the game.
I'm thinking of Chorley. Because they are... I'm not going to lie, I don't know, so I'm going to go with the answer, which I think is for who Chorley beat. Peterborough?
No. It was Havant and Waterlooville.
Oh, okay, yeah, because Chorley beat Wigan and then beat Peterborough. And then they got Derby at the weekend, I believe, if that game's still going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my next question is, Arsenal beat Manchester United 1-0 on November the 1st. But how many more league goals did they score in the month of November?
Well, Arsenal?
Yeah.
I think they only scored 3.
Is that 3 more on top of the 1 or 3 as a total?
Oh, 3 is a total.
Okay. Is that what you're going for?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it 3 more? It's 3 more, isn't it?
No, they only scored 1 more against Wolves.
Oh.
And lost 2-1.
Bloody hell. They did not have a good Christmas, did they?
No, they didn't.
My number 4. Napoli changed their stadium name in honour of Maradona to the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona. But can you remember what it was named before the change?
That's a horrible question. That is a horrible question.
Oh, what? And your Jose Mourinho one's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least I could guess that.
You can guess it.
I mean, it's not Estadio di Napoli, is it?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No, it's not, no. It's Stadio San Paolo.
Okay. I mean, I had to, because if that was the answer.
Yeah, look, Stadio Napoli.
So, in late December, Tony Pulis got sacked from Sheffield Wednesday. But how many games did he manage them for?
Oh, I know how many days it was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many games it was. He managed them for 45 days.
Okay.
But the thing is, I remember them saying, like, he was managed so many games. And I'm thinking, he did that many games in 45. It was something like 10 games, I think. 10 or 12 games, I think it was. 12.
Should have stuck with your answer.
It
was 10.
No.
It was 10.
Oh, no. Oh, that's annoying. I remember thinking 10 games in 45 days. That's a lot of football.
It's good going, yeah.
My number 5 is which 1966 World Cup winner died in October?
Oh, is it Jack Charlton?
No. He
Is it
died
Jimmy
in
Greaves?
July. Nobby Stiles.
Jimmy Greaves was on the... Oh, of course.
Nobby Stiles,
yeah.
got gap tooth.
Mm-hmm. And my final question of this round. In December, everyone's favourite referee gave out their 3,000th yellow card. But who was it to?
You also get a point because that's in my this and that round. It was to Matty Cash.
Yes, that is correct. Also, I've got another question related to Tiny Pulis later in the quiz.
Right, you get a point for your Matty Cash. You only get 4 questions next one.
Yeah.
Right then, so we have now finished our January to December quick rundown. That was emotional. I'm hoping to get back some points.
Yes.
Shall we keep it where we're not going to tell each other how many points we have until like the last question or the last round? I think that's good.
Yeah. I think go. Do we say until after the quiz, or do we say it at the beginning of the last round, so it kind of we can see what we need to win?
Yeah, but then again, if you're miles out, are you going to be like, oh, who cares? No, end of the quiz.
End of the quiz. End of the quiz.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're on, and you probably know what I'm on.
Yeah. So then, this and that, I'm guessing it was just random ones that you couldn't fit into the January and December questions. It's kind of what I did. Not related so much to football on the pitch, I think mine,
Kind of.
but I've got a couple there. So, number 1, what Greek island was Harry Maguire arrested on?
I'm pretty sure that was Mykonos.
Yes, it was Mykonos. That's a good start, wasn't
it? Question number 2. What was he arrested on suspicion of?
Yes. Do you know who he is? Question number 3. He's the captain of Manchester.
So, my first question is, in the calendar year of 2020, who got more Premier League points? Sheffield United or Brighton in the entire calendar year?
Oh, see, now I want to say Brighton because of I think Sheffield United's form from June to December. I don't actually think they've picked up more than like 3 or 4 points. They're only on 2 now, and they were on a horrible run of form. So I'm going to say Brighton.
You are correct. Brighton got 31 points in the calendar year, and Sheffield United got 27.
Yeah.
Just shows the good form that they are on last season, though.
It really does. No, I agree. Number 2, in the All or Nothing documentary that was released this year about Tottenham, Jose Mourinho announced that his dog died on Christmas Eve. What kind of dog was it?
Oh, was it after the Norwich game he said or something?
Harry Kane asked him. He went, what kind of dog was it? And he said...
Labrador.
No, it was a Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh. I mean, I suppose that is 1-1 on the dog questions for the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eric Lehigh.
Your stupid Eric Lehigh one.
Yeah.
Still don't care.
So, my next one is, who scored more league goals in 2020? Sergio Ramos or Roberto Firmino?
Right. Firmino literally scored 2 or 3 goals at home. And Ramos is Real Madrid's penalty taker. So I'm going to say Sergio Ramos.
It was Ramos. Firmino got 8 goals in 2020. Sergio Ramos got 10.
That's it. Oh, defensive striker though. But if a defender is doing better than... I don't know. Anyway, I won't.
If Firmino's a defensive striker and Ramos is an attacking defender, do they just man mark each other halfway up the pitch?
Yeah, that is a.
And it's
battle.
Firmino marking Ramos.
Now, I tried to look back on this one as best as I could. So, if historical accuracy doesn't prove right, I do apologise here for anyone that cares enough to look back and see if I was right or wrong. But I tried. Number 3 is, who was, from what I could find, the first footballer in the news to break lockdown rules.
I mean,
this was in April.
The names that are floating around my head are Jack Grealish and Carl Walker for their escapades. I'm going to go Jack Grealish.
Carl Walker.
Oh, damn it.
It wasn't long after I think Mr. Cummings did something. And I think he did a trip or something like that.
Drive,
apology if that's not. I'm 99% sure that's correct anyway, because I really did try and find out You're going to have to skip my next question is going to be the fifth because you got the Matty Cash, Mike Dean one. So,
Okay.
Well done.
So shall I do 2 questions in a row?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So my next question. In the year of 2020, have Schalke had more permanent managers or wins in all competitions?
Right. Permanent managers, they've had 2. They have to have had more wins. Have to. Please. Is it? More wins. They've had more wins.
They've had 4 wins in all competitions, and they've had 3 permanent managers.
Oh, get in.
Because there was Wagner,
Yeah.
then Baum, who got sacked, and now his replacement.
Now he's, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, surely, come on now. That was our like first ever segment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Has he been sacked yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
So my 4th question in this round. In the year of 2020, did Newcastle United get more points or more goals?
points, because they don't score goals.
Did get more points. I think you've got full marks out of this one so far.
Oh, okay, fair enough. They don't score. They either win 1-0 or they lose 3 or 4. They just don't score, do they?
Yeah, they don't really lose 3-1. They lose 3-0.
Now, my last question is the Puskas winners, or however you say it. Puskas winner, Hyun-Min Son against Burnley. Didn't win our goal of the season. Sorry, Son. That's the one you want to win, but hey-ho. Who assisted Son for that goal?
Oh, jeez.
Now,
it's just a little 5-yard pass, sort of 80 yards from goal.
It's now, I will say that Tottenham did do like a whole 2-minute video on the touch that the player did to Son. So it is quite well known. Ish.
On the touch. See, my first answer that I was going to go for before you said the touch was Harry Kane, just because Kane and Son. But on the touch, I'm going to say Dele Alli.
No, it was Jan Vertonghen.
Oh, okay.
Burnley had a cross in from the left-hand side, and it went to the far edge of the area. And Vertonghen stuck his foot out in front of the Burnley player, and it went straight to Son. It wasn't even a pass; he just stuck his foot out.
Just hit him.
He just stuck his foot out, went to Son, and then Son did the rest.
So my final question of the round, I need to listen to the wording carefully.
Oh God, right, okay.
Is between the return of the league post-lockdown and the end of the season, who conceded more goals in games involving Wigan? Was it Hull City or was it Wigan?
I think it was Hull City. Because I think Wigan, I seem to remember them not...
I think it was about 12 games post-lockdown.
And I think Wigan didn't do too bad. They were just hit with the... Because Wigan finished on a plus goal difference, so I'm going to say Hull.
You're correct. Hull City conceded 8. Wigan conceded 6. They had something like 5 clean sheets in a row.
I remember they got relegated on 1 goal difference, plus 1, and I'm thinking that has surely.
I was working that out and I just thought that is a cracking question. Games involving Wigan, who's conceded more.
Wow, that's got to be depressing.
Yeah, that's got you right back in it.
Right, okay, I'm happy with that. We go on to our quotes. We're just going to say 5 quotes. We may have the same ones, we may not. I'm going to start first. Bad performances deserve bad results. Hope everyone in this bus is upset as I am. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. training.
I'm going to guess that's Jurgen Klopp.
Wrong. That is an extract from Jose Mourinho's very, very good Instagram account. Do you follow it?
I don't, but I've seen it.
It's so funny. It's brilliant. I implore you to follow Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, because I thought it would be Klopp after the Villa defeat.
Ah, right.
So my first quote, who said, and it's really difficult not to do these accents, I don't know if you found it with that, but who said, actually, Sheffield Wednesday is not that big?
You kind of tried. I felt like I was hearing a bit of an ooh accent come out there, and I really wanted to say Ian Holloway. So I'm going to say Ian Holloway.
It's not Ian Holloway. I don't know if I did put a bit of accent on, but if it wasn't West Country, it should be, I think, Thai. It's Mr. Chanzarai, the owner of Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, of course. Should have got that. How did I not get that? Number 2. This was a very easy one. It's easy. But Chris Wilder says I'm selfish, but they have 3 subs and 1 point.
Is that for the second answer in a row, Jurgen Klopp?
That is for Jurgen Klopp.
Yes.
That is Jurgen Klopp.
Who said, I think the yellow card is fair because I was rude, but I was rude to an idiot?
Oh, that's Jose. That's classic Jose. Absolutely,
Jose.
yeah. We should do a did Jose say this or not round? Because that is classic.
Yeah, it was against the Middlesbrough.
My third one. Who?
Oh, I've got this one.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's Carlo Ancelotti about Luke Gardner.
I was so proud of that one because I was just
My
thinking,
one was simply which manager simply asked who.
Who? It's the face as well. Oh, brilliant. Okay, we got a point there.
I love that Blackpool used that video to
announce it, didn't they?
when he
Yeah.
signed. Yeah. So that was one of my 6 questions. So that's good because I've actually still got 5 questions for you. So who said, by the time you get to Saturday night and you're drinking a beer or having a little bit of Chinese, you're all of a sudden thinking about Monday morning?
Steve Bruce.
Scotty Parker after they beat Brentford in the final.
Oh, was it really?
That was, they put it to, what is it, one of the Straits songs behind it. And that was...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 4. Training tomorrow, but at 12.
Sam Allardyce.
It's another classic Jose Mourinho Instagram post. He's just standing in the snow and he's just going, training tomorrow, but at 12. I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway.
Who said, celebrations, slightly over the top, but good luck to them?
Roy Keane.
That was Roy Keane.
Aston Villa.
Yes.
Because they just stayed up and Mika Richards was like, they've just stayed in the Premier League. And he's just like,
yeah.
All right, then. My last one of this round. I love this. I absolutely love this quote. I don't know if you'll know it. I'm not sure many managers know the inner workings of a sprinkler system and can fix it by bending wires with bits of coat hanger.
I don't know it, but I've got to say that kind of stuff, like you hear of sprinklers coming up, and that stuff kind of doesn't happen in the Premier League. So I'm going to say just because he hasn't been mentioned yet, I'm going to go Steve Evans.
No, Gareth Ainsworth.
Oh,
he said it in an interview with the Times. He was like how he was saying how he's like he proper gets stuck in, and if there's like in the training ground, if there's a rabbit hole or something like that, he doesn't call the groundsman. He gets his bucket, he gets a spade, and he does it.
I could see that.
No, so can I. Of course you can.
My final one is, who said, I really want to play official games. I can't wait.
I really want to play official games.
I really want to play official games. I can't wait. I think it's just kind of how it's been sort of translated, or how he'd translated it.
Oh.
Because I'll give you a clue, he's not English, and it's maybe just his sort of lack of English.
Bielsa?
It was Donny van der Beek.
Oh.
He's still waiting.
Oh, dear. Oh, yeah.
It was in his first interview for United.
I really want to play official games. None of his football manager games. All right, then. Right, this is where I think I'm going to embarrass myself. I really do. We come on to our teams. I ask Elliot 5 questions on Hull. He asked me 5 questions on Gillingham. I shall start. Elliot, who was Hull's first game against when the season restarted?
I feel like it was against Charlton.
That was correct.
Yeah, that was a big game, and I can't remember how we got on, but that might be another question. Yeah, yours is, who did Liverpool play there? Liverpool? Who did Gillingham?
Breaking news.
Who did Gillingham play on New Year's Day 2020?
Oh, yeah. Portsmouth.
Yes.
Do you know what? I don't know. Right, I don't know. I promise you I didn't look that up. I didn't even, for some reason, I don't know.
Yeah,
don't know.
well, it is, yeah.
Oh, okay, then. Number 2, when the season was suspended, what position were Hull in the table?
It wasn't good.
Correct. Right, number 2.
I'm going to say it's either 20th or 21st. I'm going to say 20th.
21st.
That's we're either we're either one place outside or 2 places outside.
You were one place just.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the calendar year, who was Gillingham's top goal scorer? So it covers 2 seasons, or at the end of
20,
one and the beginning of one. The
2020.
whole of the season. The whole of the calendar year.
Hanlan.
It was Oliver.
Oh, Vandra Oliver, yeah, fair enough. I thought Hanlan scored a fair few before before the season curtailed, so I thought he might have tried to... Oh, wait a minute. Elliot, I'm so sorry. It's not going to be a whole questions without me bringing up quite possibly one of the most iconic games of 2020 in general, of Wigan 8, Hull 0. And I'm pretty sure this weekend, Wigan have got Hull at home, haven't they?
We were due to play them on Saturday night, live on Sky, but Wigan have had to postpone it due to COVID.
So, can you remember, I'm pretty sure you can, or if you've blocked it out, I'm very sorry for bringing it back up, how many different goal scorers were there in the 8-0 win?
I know one of them got a hat-trick. I want to say that was Ben Brereton. And I'm going to guess there was one other person who scored... I mean, I don't know the answer, but I'm going to go... If Ben Brereton scored a hat-trick and somebody else scored a brace and then the others just scored one, that should be 5, so I'm going to go 5.
5, yeah, 5's correct.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Was it? Do you have it there?
I don't know, but someone did score a hat-trick.
Yeah. I had so many sort of answers. Before you were read out the question, I had so many answers in my head. Is it going to be the half-time score? Is it going to be who scored the hat-trick? Is it?
I could have said so many for that.
So, when the season was ended in League One, Gillingham finished 10th via points per game, 1 place above Ipswich. But who did they finish 1 place below of?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm going to say either Fleetwood or... No, it wasn't Fleetwood. They were in the playoffs. What am I saying? It's not Fleetwood. I am going to say either Sunderland. It
was Doncaster.
Ah, fair enough.
With Donny.
No, can't say I would have got that. Last season, after Bowen and Grzycki left in January, who was Hull's top goal scorer in all competitions?
I think I know this, and I think it's partly down to a hat-trick he scored against Rotherham in the FA Cup. So I'm going to say Big Tom Eaves.
It was Eaves, yeah.
Yeah.
We were in the car, I remember that. We were going to Morrison's to get some drinks. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, God,
that was for your birthday night out, wasn't it?
Those were the days.
That was a long time
night
ago.
out.
Happy birthday for Thursday.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I'll give you... There's 1.5 points up for grabs here.
Okay.
Because there's 3 answers, and I'm not giving third points. So, Gillingham played 3 FA Cup games in the year of 2020. Who were the opponents?
West Ham, Exeter, and Brackley.
West Ham, Exeter, and Woking.
Oh, Woking.
But yeah, you get a full point.
Full point. I'll take that full point.
Yeah.
Cool. My last question for you on the Hull City round is: how many goals has Keane Lewis Potter scored so far this season when he's been allowed to play until he signs a contract? I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
It's all competitions, do you say?
No, in the league.
In the league. I would say, because he hit the ground running pretty well and has obviously not played as much recently, so I'm going to say 6.
5.
5.
Not far off.
And one final question for you. Who was named Gillingham's Player of the Year in July?
Ooh. Ogilvie. Connor Ogilvie.
Correct, yeah. Connor Ogilvie.
Right then, so let's move on to stats. I don't know about this one. So, yeah, we shall see. So, I shall go first. Who is currently in the lead for the Golden Glove?
I'll go Nick Pope.
No, it's Emilio Martinez.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I can see that.
By 1.
So, in December this year, which team had their first home Premier League 0-0 in 9 years?
What? Really? No way.
Yeah.
It's got to be a team that's come up, surely. No, but Leeds were out of the... Oh, Leeds just... Everyone
Have Leeds had a
loves
0-0?
Leeds.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm thinking, but it's been longer than 9 years. First home 0-0 in 9 years. That's ridiculous. It's not going to be like Burnley, is it?
They get one a month.
Yeah, Burnley or like Fulham. Who's finished? I can't think of any 0-0s. I'm Everton.
It was Fulham. You just
Was it really?
You
Oh.
just mentioned Fulham.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
because they drew 0-0 with Southampton. No, yeah, they drew 0-0 in Southampton in December. Their previous one was on the opening day against Aston Villa of 2011-12.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. Number 2, I think you might know this, it's quite an easy one. Which team fielded the oldest average team last season?
I think it's probably quite obvious. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we said it in a podcast.
Yeah.
I remember. Nice. Okay then, that was easy.
I will. There's 3 answers here, but I think I got half a point for 2, 1 point for the full one. So, who are the top 3 non-British scorers in Liverpool's history?
Non-British, not non-English.
Non-British, not yeah. So like,
So
can
not
you
like
dabble
Ian
each
Rush,
of
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Okay, Salah. Mo Salah has to be one of them. He's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Torres. Fernando Torres, I think, is another one. Then they had Owen Heskey. Julius Cisse wasn't amazing. Suarez, Torres, and Mo Salah.
So from, I think it was one of the Opta Twitter accounts I got this from, you're going to get 0 points because you only got one correct answer.
Oh.
It's Mane, Firmino and Salah.
Oh, is it really? Is it really them 3?
Yes, yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I was half tempted to say Mane, but I thought Torres or Suarez, like they score goals for
Yeah.
fun. But no, well, fair enough then. Okay, number 3, my favourite question of the whole quiz: Who scored their first goal in daylight since the final day of 2017? All 12 of their goals
Jeez.
since that goal have all been at night.
That's incredible. Since 2017, you say?
Since 2017. So who scored their first goal
So
in 2020? Who scored their first goal in daylight since the final day in 2017?
So in 3 years, they've scored 12 goals, average about 4 goals a season. I'm going to say Jordan Henderson.
No, it was Divock Origi. When you think about it,
I can see that. All the Champions League games, Everton.
That's it, Champions League. Yeah, obviously that one against
Newcastle.
Everton. I can't remember seeing Divock Origi during the day, just let alone scoring a goal. So
That's an unbelievable question.
how good? That's an amazing stat. We love a good stat,
That's a
and I
great
had to bring it.
question. So yeah, one player has scored their last 4 Premier League goals in the 45th minute.
Okay.
Who is it?
One player has scored their last 4 Premier League goals on the 45th minute.
Yeah.
Rashford.
Yerry Mina.
Oh, was he really? Right, okay.
It's sort of a late corner in the first half. Yeah.
Okay. So far this season in the Championship, who has 5 red cards? What club has got 5 red cards so far this season? Which is a lot considering we're not even halfway yet.
I feel like I always see. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself when Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, because the amount of times that I'd see they're in a close game. I think they got a player sent off against Wickham.
Yeah, well,
And-
they pretty much get a player sent off every game.
Yeah. Well, so, in the history of the Premier League, which team has scored the most goals in the first minute of a match?
That's not 2020. Mine are in 2020.
I think I wrote this after
2020.
after a team had just scored in the first minute.
I want to say. I no. I could say Tottenham.
I wrote it after a Tottenham goal. Tottenham are second on 11 first-minute goals.
Right.
Chelsea have 12.
Oh, do they? Oh, well, fair enough then. No, I wouldn't have got that. Right, my final question of the We Love a Good Stat round is what English forward finished second in the A-League top goal scorers last season? Indeed.
Oh, it's going to be really out there, like Jay Bothroyd or Dave Kitson or Dave Kitson. It's not. But...
No, it's super sub himself, Adam Lafondra.
Oh, of course, Alf.
Oh, wow.
It's Alf, yeah, ALF. So my final question of the stat round, and I'll round this to the nearest 10. To the nearest 10, how many passes did Wickham complete over their 3-game playoff?
What?
Their 3-game playoff.
How many passes?
I mean, you watched that Oxford game, didn't you?
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot.
No, but they did well against Fleetwood.
So the 3 games combined.
How many
to the nearest 10.
passes?
Yep. Did they complete not attempt?
To the nearest 10?
Mm-hmm.
So it could still be in the hundreds, but like 100 and... 220.
270. Well, the answer was 272, and 270 passes would mean 1 pass per minute over the 3 games.
Jeez. Well, sorry, Peterborough fans. Right, so Elliot, next one is sackings. Obviously, managing who are sackings and replacements. I think me and Elliot have done something a little bit different with this one. How mine's going to work is I'm simply going to tell him a team, and he's got to tell me who they sacked in 2020 for half a point, and then for the next half, who they replaced that person with. Quite easy, straightforward. Yep. I think mine are just 5 questions.
Mine are just 5 sort of worded questions.
No worries. Right, okay, I'll start off with number 1. Southend.
Oh, was it this season that they got rid of Sol Campbell? I'm gonna say it got rid of Sol Campbell, maybe like February or something, and brought in Freddie Eastwood. It wasn't, but
you get half a point. They did sack Sol Campbell. It was at the end of the season. They got relegated to League Two, and then they got I think he left by mutual consent because he's the best manager in the world.
And who did they bring in?
Mark Mosley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
jeez.
You know, come on.
Yeah, I should have got that.
God.
So, the first one is Nigel Pearson was sacked by Watford with 2 games left, but who took over those final 2 games of the Premier League season?
I haven't got this as a question, but I think I did look this up, and I think is it not look it up, but I was going to put.
You were doing research.
Yeah. Is it Hayden Mullins?
It's Hayden Mullins. Yeah, that's right.
Elliot, who did Birmingham sack and replace that person with?
They sacked Pep Collette and replaced him. God, who's at Birmingham? I really don't know. I don't know. Pass.
Okay. Yes, they sacked Pep Collette and they've replaced him with Karanka, former Nottingham Forest manager.
Oh, Ita Karanka.
Yes, he's still in charge, although not for long, it doesn't look like.
So my next question is, on Halloween, Tranmere sacked their manager just days after a thriller of a game against Crawley. But what was the name of the man who had a bad time on Merseyside?
What? What? The name of the manager they sacked?
Yeah, who had a bad time on Merseyside?
Oh, I don't know.
After a thriller against Crawley.
Peter.
It was Mike Jackson. He had a thriller against Crawley and he had a bad time.
God, stop it now. As if you gave me Michael Jackson.
I told you there was going to be a pun in here somewhere.
Oh, that was... I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Okay. Nicely done. Elliot, number 3. Who did Luton sack and replace that person with?
Oh, I don't know who they sacked. It was Jones that they brought in. It was their old manager. Is it Neil Jones? It's not Neil Jones, is it?
I'm not going to say anything until you lock in an answer.
Who the hell's Neil Jones? I don't know who I know it's wrong, but Paul Clement they sacked. They brought in Neil Jones.
You don't get any points for that.
You know who I mean.
I know
It's
exactly
Jones,
who you mean. They sacked Graham Jones and they replaced him with their old manager, Nathan Jones.
Oh, N. Jones.
No, I don't.
I got N. Jones.
I can't, I'm sorry, but if that was like the millionaire question, who wants to be millionaire, you got it wrong.
So my next one is, who was the longest serving manager that got sacked during 2020?
Well, I want to say Eddie Howe, but did he get sacked? I'm assuming so. So I'll say Eddie Howe.
Yeah, it is Eddie Howe. I mean, sacked, left, departed,
all right,
whatever.
Well, in the spirit of the same question then, Elliot, Bournemouth, who did they sack and who did they replace him with?
Well, they sacked Eddie Howe and they replaced him with someone who looks like a PE teacher.
Ollie.
I don't know his name. He was this assist. Tyndall? Nathan Tyndall.
No, I've only got to give you half a point.
It's Tyndall.
It is Tyndall. See, the difficulty is that because you get half a point for each, and I didn't know if you had just said. I think if you had just kept on Tyndall, I would have had to push you for a first name.
Jason Tyndall.
He's Jason Tyndall, yeah.
Can I have that? Because you haven't told me. You haven't told me.
I've already said no. I already said it wasn't Nathan. So
it's Jason. It's Nathan, Jason.
If I hadn't said no, then maybe. But I'd already said it was wrong. So if I hadn't said that, you wouldn't have said Jason. Okay, then, my last one.
No, this isn't your last one. It's penultimate one for you.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Who was the shortest serving manager for 2020?
Surely it's Tony Pulis.
You locking that in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tony Pulis.
Yeah, it has to be,
doesn't it? Of course it is.
Right, your final question of the Saka replacement rounds. Elliot, who did Barcelona sack and who did they replace him with?
Can I get away with the surname for the one that they sacked? Was it Sentien? Kike Sentien? I'll go Sentien. I'm probably wrong with that. But they obviously brought in Ronald Koeman.
No, go on. I'll give you a full point. Because I don't know the scores yet, so this could bite me. But it is Quinton Sentien.
Yeah.
And Ronald Koeman. Yeah, Koeman. So you get a full point for that.
Okay. And the final question this round is, who was the first manager hired in the Football League of the calendar year of 2020?
Paul Hurst.
Nope.
No.
It was Chris Hughton.
Oh, was it? Good for him.
What's his name? Yeah, he took over at Forest, didn't he?
Oh, so...
this season.
Oh, I was thinking this year.
I thought it was this year.
No, because he took over for, say, whatever his name is, whatever it is, because we had that as our, has he been sacked yet?
Yeah. What should we do on that?
You could give me half a point because the question was...
Yeah, I'll give you half a point because I messed it up. But yeah. Do you reckon you'd have got that? I mean, I'm going to give you half a point anyway. But
what this season? I would have. It's hard to say.
You'd have had a better idea.
Right, we come on to our final round of the Big Fat Quiz. I don't know my score. Ellie doesn't know his score because it's been... I can't have a get track. Just about us. This was the most difficult round to write. It really was.
Done nothing.
So it's just 5 questions about. Well, it's kind of about us, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. If anyone knows these questions about us and they answer them correctly that aren't family, then okay. But yes, so right, I'll go question number 1. Elliot, in December I got a new car. What colour is it?
God, I haven't seen it.
I know.
I haven't seen it. That's horrible. I know it's a Ford Mondeo.
It's a Ford Focus.
Ford Focus, and you got it for its reliability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say blue.
It is blue. It is.
Yeah, it's up the gills.
It's a very nice blue. Yeah, it's not the reason, but yeah, it is a very nice blue.
So I'm going to start with. Oh, nice. Glad it got you there eventually. So I'm going to start with a footballing question. How many goals have I seen inside a stadium in 2020? And I don't mean the metal things. I mean how many goals have I seen scored?
3.
Just the one.
I said just the one.
because I saw 2 games. Derby beat us 1-0.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Then it was 0-0 at Burton.
Right, Elliot, I don't know if you're going to remember this.
God.
After the Gillingham-Burton game, me and you planned to go and see another game which wasn't far away.
Yeah.
Now, I thought it was a particular game, and I was adamant on it. Lana was absolutely adamant it wasn't, and she found the game, and I now remember. Can you remember what game that was?
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're all agreed on it being a Sheffield United game.
A Sheffield United game?
On the Sunday.
No.
Or was that... We talked about it.
No, but this game we physically
Oh.
planned. We physically planned on going to.
Was it... So was it Hull City away at West Brom?
Are you locking that in?
Yeah.
See, no, I thought it was Hull v...
Jules MK Dons?
I thought it was Hull v Stoke. And I was so adamant on that. Alana was like so adamant. It wasn't. Because it was a game in March that you were going to come up for, and it was Gillingham away to Rotherham.
Oh, of course.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And when she said it, I was like, oh, yeah, of course we were.
Because it was... I think I was still going to go up, and then lockdown came in. I think actually you came in... You said, like, for the safety of family and whatever.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Not to come up, and
the game got called off. It's like, well, should you still want to come up? And then the more and more it got along, we were like, oh, let's save it. And then, lockdown happened. So, yeah.
I think we said, you'll be up in a couple of weeks anyway. I've been up once since then.
Yep.
Yeah, no, good question. So, non-football related question. I was meant to spend the August bank holiday in France this year. Obviously couldn't because of COVID. Where did I go instead?
Brighton?
It was Brighton.
Yes,
It was Brighton.
That
was my last kind of night out because it was allowed.
Yeah. Elliot, I don't know if you remember in October, we were meant to go to Barcelona. It's been pushed to April, although I've got a sneaky feeling we may have to push it again.
Yes.
Now, what is the main thing that we can't wait to do in Barcelona? We cannot wait to do our karaoke.
Yes.
Elliot, can you name me my 3 karaoke songs? You get half a point for each.
Is this ones you've already done?
These are the 3. We said before we were going, we have to lock in 3 karaoke songs. And
These aren't the ones that you did in Barcelona last time.
I have physically told you my 3. I've told you these before.
Okay.
Lana got 1.
What's the point system?
Half a point for each, because I'm not giving you a point for each.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2 that you've already done, which is Just a Little Respect.
Half a point.
Country Roads, John Denver.
There's another half a point.
God, the other one. I'm gonna say Angels, Robbie Williams.
No, Elliot, do you remember it was Is This the Way to Amarillo?
Oh, of course. And then isn't that where Lana came out and said that she was related to Tony Christie?
Related some way to him, yeah. So yeah, there you go. There's my tribute to the fam. You know, the in-laws.
Lovely stuff. I tell you what, if anyone listening gets those spot on, then fair play.
yeah. Who are you if you do get the spot on? But no, there you go.
Yeah.
That's my 3. You get a point for that. You got 2 right.
Yeah. So number 3 is, what was the best series that I watched in 2020? And I can tell you there was a lot of Netflix watched.
There
last
was.
year.
Now you've rewatched The Office a lot. Does that count? Or is this?
I love
show?
it, but it's a new show.
Okay, the best series that you watched.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice of 2, and one of them I want to say is Tiger King, and the other one is it Money Heist or is it? It's something, because I think you said something like Neymar's in it, but was that this year? Was that last? No, it has to. That Money Heist, please. I'm pretty sure it's that.
It is Money Heist. It is Money Heist. It's an unbelievable series. I'd recommend anyone to watch it. I was half tempted to plug one of my sister's series, but
Fleabag. You want a BAFTA for? But yeah, no. I know you. You talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, then number 4. Clutching at straws. What position is Jacob going to play when he's older?
Centre back.
He's a born centre back.
Yes.
He bangs his head every bloody day, and he does not care. He does not care. Right, just a disclaimer: he doesn't bang his head every day. I am a good dad. We do look after him, but
He's a clumsy baby.
that boy has a meathead. That
He's got a big
God,
trunker.
he is going to be a centre back. Trust me, and I can't wait. But well done, 1 point.
So my fourth question is: I've got, or have had, whatever the word is, tickets for 3 games at the Euros. We're going to one, but who are the other 2 against? Who are the other 2 games?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're both at Wembley.
I'll give you half a point for each.
Do I have to say like the stage of the game?
No, just what is the fixture?
The fixture. Oh, God. Well, they're at Wembley. I'm pretty sure they're at Wembley. I don't know who's in England. One of them. It's not England, Scotland. I'd know about that. But it's definitely one of the other ones. Iceland, England v Iceland. I'm going to say v Iceland. Holland v Sweden.
It is 2 England games. It's the 2 that aren't Scotland.
Oh,
It's Czech Republic
yeah.
and it's Croatia.
Oh, right. I knew that. No, I knew it was like, yeah. Well, I clearly didn't. And finally, it was the final question. I wrote this 10 minutes before we came on.
Lovely stuff.
What anniversary did me and Nonna celebrate?
6th.
Yeah, it was our 6th, yeah.
And final question of the quiz is: you've mentioned Barcelona. So, on my next holiday that isn't currently planned, where do I want it to be? I mean, where's realistically do I want it to be? Because I'd quite like a little island in the Maldives or something.
Well,
But
wouldn't we all?
yeah.
Realistically, you talk about wanting to go back to New York a lot, so I'm going to say New York.
It's Miami.
Oh, yeah, American.
But, yeah.
All right, then.
But yeah. So
Shall we add up?
Into the quiz, yeah.
With the power of editing, we would have already added up. So okay, so we have now, the scores have been tallied and whatever, verified and counted and whatever. For 2 points, Elliot, you got 23.
And Sam, you got 21 and a half. So
I need to recount. Stop the count. No, recount. No, I've counted yours wrong. No, you didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Right.
So we're counting that as 2 quizzes for me?
Do what you need to do with the... Well, I would have counted it if I had won, so no.
But...
And well done. Right then, okay, well, there is no context news, there is no pun. We just wanted to do a nice big quiz to end...
It's already up by 2.
Okay, we just wanted to do a nice big quiz to end 2020, even though we're a week into the 2021. So, normal progress resumes on Sunday. We record, and then it's every Tuesday now until the foreseeable future. Hopefully, Elliot doesn't get COVID.
Fingers crossed.
Because that'd be the only way it stops now. So yeah, we'll see you on
Tuesday. Back as usual.
Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Back to normal, and I can't wait. Yep. Thank you very much for listening, and tell your friends. We'll see you then.
Bye bye.